Question number 26. Be very careful. This is a question where you are going to find so many keywords, so many key statements that if you ignore even a single one, you may end up the totally wrong option, right? So let's highlight the key statements or the key terms first. So first one is the function f is defined by fx is equal to a 2.2 raised to power x plus 2.2 raised to power b. Okay. Where a and b are integers. Okay. Integer constants, and this is the condition that b is greater than a and a is greater than 0. That means only positive integers else than 0. Okay. The function g and h are equivalent to function f. Now, this statement is going to help us a lot to finally answer our question where k and m are constants. Okay. Which of the following equations displays the y coordinate of the y-intercept of the graph y is equal to fx? Y coordinate of the y-intercept of the graph y is equal to fx in the xy plane as a constant or coefficient. Again, this one is really important because most of the times you will be thinking something else, but if you pay attention to this, right, the concept will be totally different. They are not asking that can we rewrite the function so that y-intercept appears. They are asking gx and hx as written, do we see the y-intercept already present? That is the real question. Stop, find the keywords again, and then restart the question. Now let's start the question because the question is about the y-intercept. So we will write the y-intercept of all the three functions fx, gx, and hx. In case of fx, right, f0, because at y-intercept x is equal to 0, a 2.2 raised to power 0 plus 2.2 raised to power b. So any number raised to power 0 is 1 plus 2.2 raised to power b. Now let's write g of 0. So g of 0 is equal to a, again raised to power 0 is 2.2 raised to power 0 is 1 plus k. Now let's stop here. Because these functions are equivalent, k is equal to 2.2 raised to power b. Perfect. Now let's come to the third one, h of x. So h of 0 is equal to a 2.2 again raised to power 0 plus m. So that is equal to a plus m. Now if you see from here, right, m is equal to a 2.2 raised to power b. Now let's stop here. Talk about gx and hx independently. So first let's talk about the gx. Coefficient of constant term is here, coefficient of constant term is ak. Okay, coefficient of constant term is ak, where a times 2.2 raised to power b. It cannot be 0 because a is greater than 0. It cannot be 0. Okay. So is it appearing directly? Is it equal to the above one? No. Now let's come to h of 0. H of 0 is like hx shows the constant m is equal to this. So is that equal to this? Again, no, right? So again, this does not equal to the y-intercept. That means hx also does not displace the y-intercept directly. So that means D is our correct option. But if you do not see very like every word very carefully, you may end up at C, option where 1 and 2 both are correct, because in gx the y-intercept appears neatly in the constant term ak, right? And also in hx the y-intercept clearly appears as the constant a plus m. So you have to see this. It's not about they appear, it's about are they equal. So then D is the right option.